this guard, a big part of Spider Guard is the ability to play it defensively and not have people flying past your guard as you're trying to be offensive. So let's just talk about, we talked briefly about this when we were in the earlier weeks on this. If I have the spider hook from the collar grip, which is the desired grip if Carl is standing, my right foot, the one with the spider hook, and I'm kind of curling my foot like maybe a monkey foot with my foot on his bicep, that foot's always bent. As Carl moves from side to side, I will extend it slightly, moves the other way, but it'll be always bent offensively. When we start to go defensively, that's when I start to extend the foot. You can't see this visually, but I've put tension in Carl's arm. You can't see it, but I can feel it in his bicep. Tension in his left arm. So as Carl walks back again, I'm sort of losing it. I feel the tension's not there and I'm coming from offense back to defense. If that's the case, what do we do? Just do it again. I've tension in it. If I feel him backing away, just do it again. Notice the way Carl's legs are within grabbing distance. That's the two goals we're thinking about. Right? Once we move from spider guard, I want to be getting my hips under their hips, and I want to be trying to get a grip on their legs. Once we get a grip on their legs, that's when the whole offensive starts. But if I don't have that tension in the arm, as you go to grab his leg, he's passing. And that's why I messed up with this guard as a blue belt, because I didn't understand it then. So think about when we're being defensive, the spider hook is bent, but I don't have that tension. Carl's limb is quite loose, if that makes sense. It's not this. If I do this, I'm putting tension in the arm. But if now I've overextended, Carl makes the grip of the screw back. Does that make sense? It's different. Right? When the arm is bent and I'm being defensive, when I plant my foot on the mat and I start being offensive, as I do this, I have tension in the arm. Right? If Carl tries to throw back, why can he not? His own body's in the way. He's bent over, and look how close his legs are. He's far, far too close. If that makes sense. So having this ability to do that, and I can feel the tension in my foot. If he backs away and it's not there, and you're trying to work sweeps from there, it's never going to happen. Just do it again. So from there now to step forward, I can physically let go of the collar because I don't need posture control now. I can hook this leg. But again, I don't want Carl getting close to me, so I'll use my spider hook as a distance maker until I replace it with the next guard hook. That makes sense. Now I don't need that was in. And now I'll pull that forward and I probably want the legs. If I can get the legs, the sweeps take care of themselves. So our goal is, when we start to be offensive from spider guard, is get your hips under them and then make a working grip on the pants, either with one grip or with two grips. And we're going to go going through all the different sweeps from here, just sort of giving you a little bit of an idea. So from that position again, if I have the spider hook, thinking about the difference of playing spider guard defensively and then offensively. Then I can grab that. I'll keep this in. If Carl tries to get close to me, I can keep him back with that spider hook until I bring in the X-guard hook. I can use that to keep him back. Now you want to control that leg. This is good too. We can show you how to sweep from here, but this is better. Leading on from that, we briefly showed you the second rule. If he passes to the preferred side from the passing perspective, so if I have spider hook, foot on the hip, I know Carl's moving to the non-spider side. So from there, I'm moving my head into the position. Okay? There's no way he's throwing my way, his own body's in the way. So we showed you how I can get my angle back by putting my foot on the hip. But if I'm here, I've got my hips under his. I just have to control the leg. Notice the way I'm on my side, and then I just move from my side to my back. Carl's no base. it's just this to take them over and now coming up on top. Again, we'll be covering this sweep, details on the later stage, but just giving you a few examples of getting my hips under the grips and using grips, the working grips on the legs. So we're here, spider hooks in, grips, Charles cuts that angle and moving into the space. Again, we talked about spider guards a very dynamic, fast guard. How do you be fast and react to certain things? If the guard's not grabbing my pants, I have no fear of him doing that. So if I'm playing the game and maybe I'm looking for omoplatas and stuff and I'm being defensive, the minute he grabs the pants and moves that way, that's telling me he's moving that way. So I'm bringing my head into the space. Notice how I'm pulling on the collar, that stops the throwback. I've seen this sweep taught so many times, people aren't aware of the defense, and as they're trying to hit the sweep, guard just basically landing on it. Okay, so we want to be making sure that we are keeping them at a distance. So when I'm here, so draw two from our position, what's the angle? I fill that with my head, then this arm lets go, and I put a footlock grip on his leg. Notice the way I'm on my left hip. I turn onto my back and I turn onto my right side. So there's no base over his left shoulder. In the top position, first drill again. We're here, being defensive, planting the foot on the mat, and making him take the step. Being aware that if he backs off and I feel I've lost that tension, I just keep doing it until I make that hook. When I'm here, second foot comes in, make the grip, bang, that's the later stage. Drills, guys, just play with that.